are you from again?
We're from London in England.
I'm from Dubai.
I'm from Australia.
They are always like big fan of Japanese food, and for example, this everything, yeah. They are big fan of Japanese products.
Cool and warm and sort of picturesque and lovely. Yeah.
I don't know, anything. Noodles, sushi.
Why did you want to come to Japan?
So we really wanted to see cherry blossom here. Yeah.
Always cherry blossom.
Yeah, always cherry blossom. And the templates. And we really want to try wearing kimono. Yeah. So we are planning to do that in Kyoto maybe. Yeah. So something that it matches the cherry blossom, maybe something like pink. But my favorite color is yellow. Yes, it's actually very famous, and people in there, they love Japanese food. They are always like big fan of Japanese food, and for example, the skincare, everything, yeah, they are big fan of Japanese products.
A few people from my work are actually traveling to Japan right now, so I'm meeting up with them. And then we're going city hopping. We're hitting about 8 different cities. So this is our second city.
8?
Yeah. We came from Sapporo and we're hitting Tokyo now. Then we go over to Hiroshima, Kumamoto, Saga, and then down to Osaka.
Wow.
And a few little places in between.
We've been here since early April. We've been in Hong Kong, and then we went to Osaka, and then Miyazaki and Takachiho Gorge. And then we've been in Tokyo for about 4 or 5 days now.
It was really nice to go to Miyazaki and Takachiho to get a break from the cities, for sure.
Yeah.
That was beautiful. We rode down the gorge and did some surfing and stuff like that, so we loved that. But to be honest, every place has offered something different and been equally good for a different reason, I would say. Well, we got lucky because my friend was in Japan for quite some time. She works the Olympics out here. And so my best friends moved to Hong Kong, so we were going to visit her, and Japan had always been top of my bucket list. So while we were over this area of the world, I said, let's do Japan. Yeah. And I had messaged my friend that had lived in Japan for the Olympics, and I said, what do we have to do? And she said, everyone skips the countryside, you need to go to the countryside.
And we don't regret it.
No.
It was just beautiful and warm and sort of picturesque and lovely. Yeah.
What would you say, like, what's the biggest difference that you found between here and back in London? Well, UK.
So much. It's cleaner.
It's cleaner.
Once you're here, it's cheaper.
Yes.
It's a lot cheaper.
Flights and hotels not cheap, but to food experience is all better value.
We went to a nice ramen place. Yeah. And it was about £6 English equivalent.
But if we were to get a ramen in London, it's double, if not more, that price. Yeah. And nowhere near as nice.
Yeah, exactly.
And which flavor of ramen do you like?
Pork.
Yeah, we had pork. We went to a place where they do, I can't remember what it's called, but they do the cold noodles with the ramen.
And they make the noodles in
the
Yes,
yeah.
There's what, because I came here in 2019 for the World Cup. So I didn't do much culture, but so just the rugby. And I just happened upon that place. So we went back and it's amazing.
But also, I think Japan is just like, at Tokyo, it's so much, like London's massive, right? And there's so much to do in London, but Tokyo is huge, like absolutely ginormous, and a lot of walking, but we like that.
Yeah, we've done a lot. We did about 30,000 steps.
Also, the people are really friendly. They're not so friendly in London.
Well, I say, like, for example, because we are Muslim, like we eat halal foods, and in here, like people, they like pork a lot. Yep. So this is something like big difference. But in terms of culture, I think both of the countries, they are traditional and they like to follow the culture and tradition. So we have this thing in common. In there, it's also life is easy. And here I can say also life is easy, but it has more nature compared to Dubai.
Oh yeah, that's for sure, 100%.
Yeah.
In Dubai, it's like really hard to grow the trees and stuff, right? Because it's like basically desert area. How much do you interact with the nature back home? Like, do you go out sometimes?
They're a big fan of that. Like all the time, they're going, especially like during weekends. They are planning to go there. Like for example, family gathering or like with friends. Like they plan to go to the picnic, like in desert, like spend time, maybe even stay overnight.
I've noticed touching. Like we're very, like we see someone, give them a hug. and we'll just pat them on the side. It's very respectful and no one touches each other here. That was probably a big one. If you're an acquaintance, you go up to them and be like, oh, how you doing? Yeah, when you meet someone, you give them a hug to say hello. Yeah.
What are you excited about? What's your plan?
So actually, we were very excited about the cultural places of Tokyo. We are staying in Shibuya, but we want to explore more like Shinjuku or the templates or the Shibuya crossing. And last night we went to try ramen. It was very, very delicious. And like we haven't like tried this kind of food before.
Really?
Yeah, it was amazing. Like very rich and very, very tasty.
There are some ramen places in Dubai, right?
Yes.
But you have never visited them.
We visited like places in Dubai, like Japanese food, but they are not like here.
Right.
Never be like here. Yeah.
Like,
Actually, it's very delicious. The Japanese food there are very good quality. It's top, but compared to here, I think here is much better.
Really?
Yes.
And then price comparison wise, how expensive is it in Dubai? Like how expensive the Japanese food there?
3,000 or more.
Here you can maybe eat 3 bowls for that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And what is the taste? What is the flavor? Do you know?
So they have mostly miso ramen or shiyu
miso?
ramen.
Okay,
Yeah.
Interesting, because pork is not.
Yeah, they don't try pork there.
So like they don't even offer at all.
Yes.
Even though I think in Tokyo, the most popular flavor is pork.
Yes.
Or like most common.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, we're doing cooking classes. We're planning to do some cooking classes. So I'm really excited for that. I think in Hiroshima we found one. And if not, we found a lot in Osaka.
Okay, well, what are you gonna cook?
I don't know, anything. Noodles, sushi. Yeah, I'm open to anything. The group that I'm meeting up with later, they have a list of things they want to do, maybe a knife making course, more cooking classes, and then we want to go to more rural areas for a day trip or something. So try as much as we can in 3 weeks.
I think mine and maybe yours is the rowing through Takachiho Gorge.
Yeah, that was insane.
On the little rowing boats with the big gorge next to you.
Just so
with
beautiful.
First boat out. It's just really serene and relaxing. We stayed in a ryokan.
A ryokan,
like
I
the
don't know if you're saying that right,
I think that's how you say it. With like the small table in the middle.
Ryokan.
So and that was like nice and authentic. Really enjoyed that. But I think what we've enjoyed is just sort of the food and exploring the city and coming across different pockets. So you could go to Shinjuku and it'd be wow. And then they've all
and
got
it's
their
so
own
hard.
sort of unique sort of part that makes them interesting to go to.
And it's so hard when you just look up like what to do in Tokyo, because what I didn't want to do is like, we didn't want to do like the Mario Kart things around the city. Do you know what I mean? Like we were like, no, thank you.
Well, you keep seeing them, right?
Yeah, exactly. And when you Google it, it's that sort of stuff that, and don't get me wrong, like some touristy stuff, like it's touristy for a reason because it's cool, but then I was like, no. When they came out, my mum was like, oh, they stayed round here. And she's like, it was really cool. So a lot of it's kind of word of mouth, isn't it?
And also we wanted to do things that like the Mario Kart, you can probably do that in any city and it'll be the same experience. Whereas there's certain things like going to a proper traditional ramen that's well priced and nice. You can only really do that in Japan. So it's things that were unique to Japan, but were like good to experience that you can't do in another city.
Why do you think that there are so many tourists?
Because it's a beautiful country. People are taking in a culture that's different than them. You guys have everything. Like on my maps I've saved like 30 different locations and now I'm just walking to everything.
I think the food's a good one because you've got all the different dishes like sort of ramen, you've got the like teppanyaki style and then sushi, and it's all fresh and good quality, and then there's a lot to do so it kind of people go and they know they're going to have to come back as well.
Like I feel like I've not done enough still.
Exactly.
I think it's the food, scenery, architecture, like the cities and things like that. And then also the transport, getting around the country is really good compared to a lot of other countries.
And it's similar to London in a way, why it attracts London. People are attracted to London because people go for the culture, the food, and like looking around. So you got Houses of Parliament, and then like the City of London. So it's quite, and that's kind of why it's similar to Tokyo. And you can't really do it all in a day. And then it's just so one day you could be in a park, the next day you could be in a metropolis. So it's quite nice to sort of have different bits and different pockets.
So what do you think about, like, let's say in Dubai, when people hear about Japan, what are the 3 things that comes to your mind?
So cherry blossom, matcha.
You really like cherry blossom, huh?
Yeah. And sushi. Well, yeah, it's very popular in social media. And so because we haven't seen something in Dubai like that, it's something very special for us to come and see in here.
You don't have like a cherry blossom tree anywhere?
Yes.
Not even in the building?
No, the popular one for us is palm tree there.
What is one thing that surprised you the most since you came here?
I can say like the crowd, because we didn't expect, like we stay in Shibuya and it's very crowded, especially like at night. It's like alive at night, so it surprised us.
How is the night like in Dubai?
In Dubai, it's very safe actually. Like everyone still going out during night. But at a certain time, like everything will be closed and people like tend to go home because they are working tomorrow. But in here, I can see like still people are out. Yeah.
We expected that. I think that is what surprised us. I expected Tokyo to be more expensive.
Yeah,
to be
I
honest,
think that was our biggest
it's
shock.
also so much bigger than I had realised. But to be honest, we did I did so much research that it's kind of everything is in a good way how I expected it to be, but better. I would say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think about the safety here?
I feel very safe. Very safe. But here, I feel like I can leave my phone on the table, my bag unzipped, and yeah, I feel very safe.
Is there like a pickpocket or something like that?
In the cities, yeah, we live in Sydney.
That's sad.
It's not usually locals or anything, but it does happen.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I've experienced it in a few countries. I've had a few things stolen out of the back.
Oh really?
Yeah, it happens.
Oh,
Nothing important, luckily.
Okay,
They
well,
just grab little things that.
And it's a lot. We did say it's a lot cleaner, but and in the way that you can leave stuff outside shops or places, and then in England, someone would just
Trustworthy.
take it.
Exactly.
In London, in sort of certain parts, it's a lot safer, but then some parts it's not.
Yeah.
But around here, we've just felt very comfortable.
If there's one thing you can bring back home, what would that be?
Take everything. We are planning to like buy so many things.
Okay.
Yeah, for our family and friends, like to go back. See, like there are so many. We have so many Japanese products
I see.
for you to try.
Chopsticks.
Okay.
I use them all the time when I cook.
Yeah.
So that was my one thing. I actually wanted to make like my own chopstick.
Thank you so much for your time.
Thank
I
you.
hope you like the castera. It's like a matcha cake.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you for having us. Thank you for being so hospitable, and we look forward to coming back soon.
Absolutely. Bye.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Arigatou gozaimasu.
ということで今日のインタビューは以上なんですけど、実は今回これ使って撮ってました。これめちゃくちゃ軽くて 16g しかないのでつけてるのほぼ気づかれないんですよ。今日も普通に話してもらってましたけど違和感なかったと思います。で一番大事なのが音でノイズキャンセリングがついているので街中でも声がちゃんと残るんですよ。ちょっと比較してみます。これ今オンです。今ノイズキャンセルオフです。こういう街中インタビューだとちゃんと声が聞こえるっていうのが一番助かるんです。詳細は概要欄にまとめているので気になる方はチェックしてみてください。最後までご視聴ありがとうございました。